Okay, hello. I'm officially recording. You're watching this live. Thank you for watching live to find out what my update, oh my gosh. I know words. To see my update about my streaming schedule and what I plan to do with game reviews and blog posts and uploads going forward. Originally, the update was going to be about me getting a job, but it didn't work out. They uh, did not have enough work. So people got canned pretty early on. That's life. That's kind of like a serious issue where I live right now. If you do get hired somewhere, there's a good chance they don't have enough work and will lay you off. Oh well. Life goes on. So, obviously, I still have a head cold. I wanted to go ahead and get this update done. So if I keep clearing my throat, it's sinuses. I apologize. So here's the deal. Until I'm well again, outside of tonight getting at least one game review I want to get done. The Dokapon Kingdom review, I want to redo it. I didn't like how it sounded too, I don't know, stupid. I probably won't record any more reviews until this is cleared up, which I don't know how long that'll take. But streaming with video and microphone will happen on a regular basis is the hope. Like 5:30 to 7 is my goal. There'll be times it's late and there'll be times I can't do it because oh goodness, excuse me. Because dinner didn't go as planned. So, if I am here at 5:30, there's a stream. If I am not here at 5:30, there is not a stream. If you see me on here streaming without video and microphone, I do not have video or microphone on. That means I am purely just streaming me playing a game, which I'm going to do probably tonight, or at least an hour, because I am working on a game that I got from Gamefly, and I want to have some footage of it for the review whenever I finish it. I don't know. I'm like 7 floors in, and I still haven't figured out what I'm supposed to do with the game. I'm hoping there's like a boss at the end, but it also implies that I'm not ready for the boss because I don't have a fire ability. So I probably need to level up more. Honestly, I've just been kind of like, I'm gonna see if I can't beat this in record time. That's so not gonna happen. I still can't believe I only put like, I don't know, an hour into it, and I'm already on like the 7th floor. So I feel like I'm definitely not doing what I'm supposed to in that game. Sorry, liquids necessary or I'll start coughing. So streaming, definitely plan at least an hour and a half every day. If you see me streaming with video microphone, this will be mainly let's play playthrough things. I call them playthroughs. They be let's plays. I mean, I'm always open to people suggesting me do things in the game. Or like when I'm playing Pokemon, if you see a shiny and I don't, and you're able to shout it out in time that it didn't disappear, I'll go get it. I do like getting shiny Pokemon. I'd say for now, the main playthrough is gonna be Pokemon Scarlet. Um, I will occasionally do Winter's Wish. Don't expect that until my voice is cleared up. I can't do no voiceovers. Um, I could see me trying to do Pokemon even with my crackly voice. Use some cough drops and persevere because I kind of want to check it out. I mean, I still haven't even. Next time, the goal is to actually head straight for the gym when we get in that town. I'll check out the rest of the town afterwards. I don't care about the town. I just want to go beat up the grass Pokemon. I have a fire Pokemon. He's going to have fun. Alright. Goodness, trying to clear my voice. Game reviews. I didn't like. It seemed too stiff and formal. And I'm literally just like reading the paper. I have no idea what I'm talking about when I'm reading the paper. I'm like, what did I write down here? What am I talking about? So I'm just gonna shoot from the hip, if you will. I'm just gonna freeform it like I'm doing this. I might have like some bullet points I look at. Like this, I wrote down schedule and game reviews. That keeps me on task. For the games, like Live Alive, I wrote down the names of all the chapters to keep me on task. And I think I wrote down how many endings there are because I legit kept forgetting. Because I did complete that game. But, like, outside of maybe noting down something about completion if there's a completion thing, or noting down anything important that I keep forgetting, like the name of something. Because I'm the type I rename stuff while I'm playing the game. I don't ever call it by its real name. Like, for example, Fire Emblem Engage is. I'm seriously having fun with the game. I get people don't like the story, but I don't care. I'm enjoying it anyways, even if it is from Obvious Town, because obvious is obvious. I do not call Somniel the Somniel. I had to write it down. Ep kept calling it Base Heaven Place. I wasn't sure what it was called, regardless how many times they said it. That's how I play games. Anyways, I want to try to play games on a more frequent basis, and when I'm doing that, I don't necessarily have the ability to stream and record my voice and whatnot. So, there will be times that I'm just going to stream me playing the game because I want to share that experience because I'm having fun, even if I can't audibly share it. Well, there's occasional games I'm not having fun with. I mean, you'll know I have a review coming up of a game that I completed because I'm insane. No, I was just stubborn. Sometimes I'm stubborn. I'll complete a game even if I'm not enjoying it just because I can. And then I'll gripe about it the whole time. So, that's something I gotta work on. Wording it in a way that don't make me sound whiny. But yeah, so update, blah, blah, blah. Upload schedule. I'm gonna try to make myself upload it the next day. First thing when I get on the computer. Otherwise, I will literally forget for days on end, and you will not see it. For example, I have recorded, and I have a note down. Upload Winter's Wish Part 2. I need to upload that. I'm not going to do it. I don't know. Probably not going to do it tomorrow. Oh, excuse me, I got burps. I'm hoping for a Friday. That's what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for a Friday upload. Okay, blog. My game notes make zero sense to me, even. So I give up on that. That was sounding like a cool idea, but I'll share if I have notes that are worthwhile sharing. Goodness, cough is back. But if I do not have notes that are worth sharing, it's not gonna happen. I still plan to share stuff over there. I'm thinking what I'll do is move my hauls over there, just photo my stuff and put it over there. I'm still going to do like the card openings on here, which I need to do, but with this voice, the names of Pokemon's going to sound like Pokey, and that's terrible, so no. Nobody needs to hear that terrible rendition of Pokemon names. So I will open my cards that I have that have been sitting here since 2 months ago. Hence why I also want to do the blog thing, sharing my stuff. Plus, I could do an individual post for stuff that I really want to talk about versus just sharing for the whole month. Whenever it's something I'm like, I got cards, look forward to the opening. But there's other times that I'll be like, I got this cutie. I really want to show you him. I looked him up. Granted, I don't remember the information anymore. I remember the white one's named Peach, but I forget what his name is. Because I'm terrible. He might be a she for all I know. I know Peach is supposed to be a she, I think. It's like Meow Cat, Mitao. Totally off subject, but whatever. Plus, I also want to share like other stuff on my blog. Like once I get the poster situation done back there, I'm like keeping the camera over here. Like you don't need to see me working on posters. Once I get the posters on my wall where I want them to, I'm gonna take like wall shots of what I did. Plus, I don't want to show how horrendously stacked my stuffed animals are on my bed. It's bad. I have way too many, but at the same time, I want more. It's a problem. The problem is part of why I need donations. If you are interested in supporting the channel, I have collection issues every time I get money. Rather than just focusing on getting the next video game to play, I sometimes, because it's my money, feel the need to get more stuffed animals. Um, if you donate, it will be used only for video games for the purpose of the channel. If you specify a video game, I will make sure that I have that video game and play it, ideally with a playthrough. It'll be rare that I don't play through a game. I will turn sensors on a game in order to play through it, such as Cyberpunk. I have that game, I need to play it. I don't know if I'm going to do a playthrough or not, but there's sensors that'll definitely need to be turned on for it. For obvious reasons. I think everybody knows at this point. Alright, so blog posts are going to be infrequent, like, whatever. Just keep an eye on my Twitter. Now, if Twitter ever, for some reason, because there's rumors, if they ever decide to start charging to use Twitter, I will have to switch off of Twitter. And I will switch to Instagram. Because I don't understand Facebook. There's, like, not really any hashtags. You gotta do groups. I don't know what I'm doing on there. On Instagram, I can just post the stuff, hashtag, and move on. Okay? That's why I like Twitter. Because I can just post it, hashtag, and move on. If somebody knows something to use that's not Twitter that is good, please let me know. Moving forward, if I get a big enough following that's interested, I will try to do Discord. I tried doing it in the past, but I only had like 2 people on there, and one of them was like never on. And I was like, I am talking to myself. Why am I doing this? It's too much work to be typing out all these links on Discord for nobody to care. So, there is that. Alright. Oh, goodness. And I will make it clear right now. I get sick a lot. It has to do with me having asthma. I basically pick up any virus that is going around. I am like the germ catcher. I don't spread it to anybody, but I will catch everything, and I will be sick, and I'll be miserable for weeks, because I've already had this a week and a half, and it's miserable. Okay. Trying to remember if there's anything else I need to cover. Yeah, I figured out what was wrong with the camera on my thing. There's nothing wrong with the camera on my computer. I did not notice it. There's a thing I can move to close the camera lens on my laptop. That was an embarrassing phone call with the people that made the computer. They're like, it's in the booklet. I could have swore I read the whole manual thing. Because it's like an online thing. In my defense, I might have missed it because white screens and black lines. I'm like, nope, I could use it. I know what I'm doing. No, I don't. No, I don't. Not at all. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm probably using the Steam Deck completely wrong. I just use it to launch video games, so I don't have to keep finding where the shortcut is. I'm sure that is not what it's used for. But, I mean, when you want to play Link of the Faces of Evil Remastered and don't want to keep opening all the files to get to it, yes, I've been saying I'm going to play a terrible game on purpose. I got both of them. It's the Faces of Evil and Wanda Gamelon, I believe. Because one you play as Link, one you play as Zelda. And if they ever remaster the third one, I don't know. I don't remember what it is. CDI game. I don't have a CDI. That's the only way I can play it. And I'm not gonna play the terrible version. I'm not that stupid. I'm gonna play the remastered version. They ever remaster the third one, I'll get and play it too. Because why not? Anyway, that's the only other thing I guess I want to throw out there. If there's a game you would like to see me do a playthrough of, mention you want to see a playthrough of that game. If you just want to see a review of it, put down you want to see a review of that game. Because there's a chance you want a review of the game. I may have already played the game and I just got around to a review, and I'll move that review to the top. Playthroughs, I want to try to only do one at a time because I get so distracted that I forget what I'm doing. But I do have the two going on. I got the visual novel because you don't need to remember anything. It's pretty much just straight shot, read everything situation. And Pokemon, I don't know that I can forget what I'm doing per se. It's just one of those, it's so open. It's more open than other Pokemon games because there's so many big areas. I'm like, I'm not sure. Should I be in this area? Should I go back to the other area? Will it be hard to catch? And then I think about it and go, wait. If it's not exclusive to this game, I can always get it in Violet after the fact. Once I realize something I didn't know going in. I do plan to stream playing Violet. I am only going to record for playthrough sessions that upload, though. Anything that involves something that is not in Scarlet. So, like, early on, I'm going to stream it just to show there's, like, a few people that are different. The color scheming is completely different. But, like, when it comes to similar Pokemon, there's no need to actually share all that. There's a good chance that I'll just do a lot of editing and just show each of the ones that need caught that are specific to that one, or like just whatever starter I'm using getting evolved. And then let's see. I don't know. I know some Pokemon games. Once you beat the game, one of the other characters will give you another Pokemon, and then that'll take care of you getting all 3 starters. If that doesn't happen, I do have a workaround to get all 3 starters on the one copy. It's just kind of annoying, but it's okay. As I do want to complete the decks on there. That's like my goal. And that's the thing. Each playthrough, I'm going to try to have like a goal for the game. So like the goal for Winter's Wish, I'm going to do literally all the routes, even the bad endings. I don't care. My goal for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I'm going to play through both games entirely and complete the Pokemon decks. So that means all the gyms, all the Mystica herb thing, I don't know, because there's Titan Pokemon involved. In all of the, what are they, Team Star? Yeah, Team Star people. And that also means going through basically any storyline bits that the game has. And then in the future, if I ever can manage to save the money for it and not want to get another new game, there's so many new games coming out that I want. But if I can, I'm going to try to save up and get the DLC for both games so that they can both get the decks again. Does that include the national decks? Absolutely not. I don't have Pokemon Home Bank. I don't remember what it's even called. Not to mention, I don't know if you know this, in April, the online services for Wii U and 3DS are going to shut down for games. Now, from what I understand, that shouldn't affect Pokemon Bank for some reason because that's separate somehow. But I'm sure it would somehow affect me being able to do it, so I'm just not gonna try to. Plus, I don't want to pay a subscription fee just to keep a Pokemon. But I can just keep it on my copy of the game because I'm never getting rid of the games. I keep all my games physical if I can. And that's just one of the things. That's also where some of the cost comes. I like to have physical copies of games. Games like WrestleQuest drive me up the wall because they're digital only. I want to get the game WrestleQuest. There's no physical copy of this game. So unless they come up with a physical copy of the game, it's not at the top of my list. Same with Baldur's Gate 3. I have Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 on a disc and on my PC both. I believe the disc is PS4. I don't know. But that's one of those things. I have the physical one. The PC ones were free. Just so you know. They're part of like a subscription I have. I think Amazon Prime. I think that's how I got it. Because I have a disc, I'm fine with that. There's no disc for Baldur's Gate 3, so I might not get it. The only thing I think I'm going to make exceptions for is like stuff that is like remastered, like Gargoyles Remastered. I plan to get the Genesis copy of the game, and then I'm probably still going to get the digital copy of the remastered version. I mean, I feel like that's fine for certain things. Like, for example, I need to get the Jungle Book DLC for the Disney Classics collection. But I have the disc for the first two games, Lion King and Aladdin. And I have physical Genesis copies of the games. I don't have the SNES ones. Though I wouldn't mind having them. So that's something to keep in mind. I don't know that I have the link on Twitch, but the link should be on YouTube of my Amazon wish list, which I try to keep updated. Generally, I put whatever I'm most interested in at the top, but don't necessarily believe it. Anyways, you can always do that if you want to send something anonymously. That way, you can always anonymously PayPal, like I said. If you don't, you don't want to financially support the channel, which I don't blame you. There are free ways to support the channel: sharing, telling others about it, like, subscribe, comment on YouTube. That lets YouTube know this is a video and channel worth sharing. On Twitch, following and being there during my live streams to chat in the chat with me, so that Twitch knows that people are actively engaged with my channel. Obviously, since there's not a lot of people watching currently, since I'm not known, which that's kind of how that works. Not as much of that is happening. So of course YouTube and Twitch do not care. If YouTube and Twitch decide that my channel is worth caring about, then there's always a chance of it getting more people. And with more people, there's always a chance that somebody might have $5 to send my way. I don't care. Something else. What is that thing? Patreon. I do not have a Patreon set up because nobody's expressing interest in it. If at least I haven't looked into like what it would cost to set it up. If it's free to set up, then whatever. I don't care. I want at least to be like 5 people to be interested before I look into that. And then I'll have to see how financially feasible it is. If it's free to set up, then obviously it's feasible. If it's not, then I'll need to make sure that the profit outweighs the cost. And then I'll start putting stuff exclusively on Patreon and then later on the YouTube and Twitch. Just something to look forward to. Or maybe there'll just be stuff that's exclusive to Patreon. Because I feel like they're less strict about what you share on there. You could use some stuff that would have to be like censored on something else. No, I'm not 100% sure how strict they are about stuff that needs censored and stuff that doesn't. Just like how I'm not sure because I mean I could put stuff that's specifically for them. There could probably be streams that are specifically for them. I think there's a way to set that up. But yeah, oop, I hit my table. Sorry. So I wanted to get that all talked about, squared away, and all that. I believe I have covered everything. I don't think there's any loose ends at this point. So thank you for watching, and I hope you continue watching. And thank you for your patience with me and my cold. Hopefully it clears up soon. Until the next video, bye.